Many of you, including some right here at NBC 12, have gotten these KKK flyers in your front yards. They read, "I want you for the KKK." We wanted to know what's driving this local recruitment. After all, the group's history precedes them. A warning, some of this may be hard to watch.
We are the Ku Klux Klan. We hate, we hate, we hate, and we hate.
The Ku Klux Klan has earned the dubious distinction of being named America's oldest hate group.
To this day, they've not disavowed themselves as being domestic terrorists. That's who they are.
The KKK marched here along Gray Street in downtown Richmond. Rallies were held right outside town.
They are still present with us today, and they keep secret. Everything is done secret. Well, if you got good intentions, you don't need to be secret.
Now the Imperial Wizard for the Rebel Brigade of the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan is breaking his silence, agreeing to a no-holds-barred interview, but only on his turf. We've now followed the Imperial Wizard here into a national forest. This is a fairly wooded area. And one thing I want to bring to your attention, right behind us there, we have a sheriff's deputy who is following us in an unmarked car, as you can see.
You know what that is?
It's not long before I arrive to find men wearing shirts proudly declaring they are straight out of Dixie and the original Boys in the Hood, with additional marked units standing by. I made my way up a long, winding pathway, thinking, what in the world have I gotten myself into? And then... Hello.
Hello.
How are you all?
I'm fine.
Thank you for making time for us. With all of the aforementioned history in mind, I jumped right in. Does the KKK hate? Is it a hate group?
No, we are not a hate group. We hate no one.
You don't hate blacks?
No, we
you don't
do not
hate
hate
gays?
blacks. No, we don't like what they do, but we don't hate them.
You're paying attention to the presidential elections this time?
Oh, yes.
In your own personal opinion, who's best for the job?
I think Donald Trump would be best for the job.
For president?
Yes. The reason a lot of Klan members like Donald Trump is because a lot of what he believes, we believe in. We want our country to be safe.
Even if that means, as Trump has suggested, temporarily barring Muslims from entering the United States. And one more thing, says the Imperial Wizard.
If Donald Trump dropped out tomorrow, I'd support Kasich before I would Ted Cruz.
Why is that?
Because he's not an American citizen.
And what about those infamous burning crosses? That put fear in people for years.
It put fear in people for years.
The lighting of the cross. And you're saying that was to...
The lighting of the cross symbolizes that through God's light there is no darkness in this earth. That's the light of God.
When they start burning those crosses on their own damn lawns, then I'll believe that this has something to do with Jesus Christ.
Richmond NAACP Education Chair Marty Jewell has a different theory.
They light those crosses for purposes of intimidation and to signal to other like-minded races that come join us because we're having fun over here.
The society today is more racial than we are.
As a matter of fact, the Southern Poverty Law Center says there are more than 30 hate groups right here in Virginia, including the KKK. But the Imperial Wizard says he wants to set the record straight on what some call a controversial symbol of hate.
This flag right here is the Confederate battle flag. This is not the flag of the Ku Klux Klan. This is the flag of the Ku Klux Klan. This all started over a little punk thug who went in a church and murdered a bunch of innocent people. That was wrong.
You may remember pictures surfaced of Charleston church shooter Dylan Roof waving a Confederate flag before killing 9 black church members.
He was a Nazi, skinhead. Neo-Nazis and skinheads are socialists. We are not socialists. We are patriotic American citizens standing up for our God, family, and country.
You said you're not white supremacists.
No, we are not white supremacists. We are white separatists. We choose to stay within our own race. We're not the big bad hate group that everybody thinks we are. I mean, a lot of people, as soon as they hear the words Ku Klux Klan, their mind just automatically goes back to the 1950s and 60s.
And you understand that, though. I mean, it was a pretty bad time.
It was a pretty bad time, but that was the 50s and 60s. We're living in a different century now.